Hi guys. Life is wonderful and just keeps on getting better and better and better, you know? It really does. So, in dealing with life and just trying to be and stay positive and living in the now, yeah. I know it's a challenge, and it has been challenging for me until I decided to change my mind. That's all it takes, just a little flip of the switch. You know, seriously, yes it does. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Because you know what? You fighting them and them and them and him and her and this bill and that bill and this, accident case and that accident case. What good does it do to just be upset? None. It doesn't do any good. You control your thoughts. You control your emotions, not them. You know, a lot of people want to say, oh, you made me feel. No, you felt that because you felt that. I hate it when women do that to men a lot. And in some cases, a lot of men do that to women. Anyway, life has been really fantastic, I tell you. I ain't gonna tell you nothing about it, though. Not till you see me in a video in my new place. I just want you to think for yourself. Think for yourself, okay? And I know you've, yes, the email dog and the email on the cell phone. I know you have had this happen to you. Okay, so I use, of course, my case. I was telling one person the reason why I unfriended somebody else, and their reply was, well, that didn't happen to me, so. And I thought, so what do you think of me? And then I thought, oh, Tasha, you shouldn't make this about you. And I did. You know, because I'm like, I wanted to say, in my head I'm going, you see what a great life I have, and I really do. I mean, I rent a room, I live with Papa, I live with a sister, and life is great. I have food, I've got a roof. She'll take me anywhere and everywhere. Papa makes me laugh, and we all have dinner together almost every night, and it's wonderful. I really don't think you could ask much more out of life than that. So I was thinking, you see that my life is pretty much a piece of cake compared to most people, and this person has a lot of hell in their life, and you don't care about the whole population. You just care about yourself and how people treat you as an individual. Okay, I could get with that. Because it's not their purpose. It's not your purpose to, consider yourself with other people's lives. So, what the hell, right? But it is mine. And it really bothered me for a whole day to think that, and this happened with somebody else too that I brought this situation up with. And I'm like, wow. How can you just care about yourself? See, because again, it comes back to the kids, I wouldn't want your kids saying, Mama, I thought you said Tasha was a good person. And you'll say, well, baby, she is. Why do you say that? Oh, well, I've heard her, say a lot of nasty things, and the people that she associates with are really nasty and just has negative things to say all the time. And you said that that's not good. So that means Tasha's not good, right? Not going to happen. No, not going to happen. Ever. That's just not my purpose for being. My purpose for being is to care for the kids, care for the adults that act like stupid little kids, and if you can't care about anybody but yourself, then what the hell are you here for? Because think about it, that one instance, it's still a ripple in a pond. It touches other areas of your life, you know. And I'm not here to change you, and I'm not here to say that I'm right and you're wrong or anything stupid like that, obviously. It's just my purpose for being to care for more than just myself, okay? Because I care what your kid thinks. I care what all kids think. Because let's face it, we teach them how to be. And until they get 18 or 21 or so, according to the law, not spiritually, of course, then they could think on their own and do whatever they want. Well, that worked for me because I had a very intelligent mother. And you can see that a lot of these 65-year-olds, 75-year-olds are still stuck on stupid. Me, me, me. I don't care about that. That doesn't mean anything to me. They're not hurting me. No, but you're just accepting their bad behavior so they can continue behaving badly to hundreds of others. No, I think about the whole, not just the importance of the one. You know, that what Captain Kirk said in The Wrath of Khan. Okay, it was one of those. You know, Spock said the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Well, in my life it does. I care about your kid. I don't want your kid seeing me even hanging out with nasty, single-minded people that just use and abuse people. That's evil. I need a mint. That even puts a nasty taste in my mouth. So, of course, you know, what goes around comes around. So it was my turn. And my sister told me, you know, what do you think of such and such? And I said, I really don't know. I don't get any of their posts. I mean, they're on my friends list, but let's face it, everybody that's on my friends list isn't a real friend. They're a client, a student, or a customer. So I liked this person. I mean, you know, they're always upbeat and, you know, positive, the messages that I read of theirs. And my sister went on to say, well, you know, if you ever read this person's post, you'll see that they have a lot of negative comments about, you know, black people. No. And then I sat on my bed for a long time and I thought, okay, now I'm in this position. What am I going to do? And then I decided, I said, well, you know, Tosh, this person over here does kind of sort of, and I've heard this and and I remember that conversation. We've had thousands. And I remember that conversation and they did say this and they did say that. And then over here, my sister, you know, Delisa, and she said this and she said that and she's done this and she's done that and she's never let me down. She's never told a secret that I told. And and you just have to weigh, you know. And I thought, well, I remember thinking about the other 2 or 3 people that were in the situation, and I wondered why they did what they did. So I'm going to have to walk my own talk and go ahead and unfriend that person. Because it doesn't matter if it's anybody on my friends list, anybody that I even barely know their name, anybody that associates themselves with me. I don't want your kid coming saying, well, you know, that, you know, Boo Boo Kitty is horrible. And I didn't think Tasha associated with those people. Now, normally I don't care what you think of me, but what your child thinks of me means everything. It just does. I'm here for the children and the ones that might get over on your child that you don't even know anything about. Trust me, I talk to them every single day. You'd be surprised what your child has to say about you behind your back. I mean, not that it's bad. It's just their opinion of how the view looks. You know, we all think that this right here is the mountain, but it's not the mountain, because when you back up 10 feet, you just see it's a little wart on a witch's nose, or it's a little pimple on a baby's butt. That's all. It's not bad. It just is. That's their opinion, and they're entitled to it. You know, but they're afraid to talk to their parents, or the neighbor, or the teacher, or the whatever. Anyway, so finding myself in that position, I said, yeah, I'm going to care about the many and not just myself. So that person has to go. Because if you're talking about one nationality, there's only one race, then that means you're going to do it to everybody else. And I don't want you doing that to everybody else. And I don't want to be associated with people who do that. And then, Delisa's daughter sees that and says, Mom, I thought Tasha was a good, uh, little witch. And she'll say, yeah, she is, honey, but why? Don't ever have to explain anything on my behalf. I can let that person go, just like I can let anybody else go that doesn't walk their talk, Because if you don't want happiness and prosperity for yourself and everyone, to me, that's selfish. Maybe I'm just being selfish because I want the world to be better. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that either, So think for yourself. You think for yourself, okay? And, boys and girls, it really doesn't get any easier as we get older. Somebody who I thought I could trust with my whole heart and soul just stopped speaking to me. I have no clue why. I have no clue what I did. And no, I'm not going to sit and why. Well, I wonder if it's I wonder. No, fuck it. It must have been time for them to go. See ya. Be gone. What am I going to do? I'm not sitting around crying over nobody. If they felt the need to leave, it must have been time for them to go. And that's okay. Because you know what? That just opens the door for somebody else. It just opens the door. It really does. No, I didn't even cry about it. I gave it maybe 10 minutes of thought. And in that 10 minutes, I just, removed myself from their life. And that's it. Because whatever you can't honestly and openly tell me about as your best friend, sister, you love me so much, then you're worth another 2 minutes getting rid of all your social sites, marketing, and everything that I've ever done. And every time I pick up something that you have given me, I will pray for you that you have nothing but happiness and joy. Everyone deserves that. So you got to really learn to think for yourself, because what's good for one person that's not good for you, you have to learn to decide what's good for you and what's not. Even if it is the person telling you about somebody else. And you have to really take into consideration, it's not even so much a time thing. We humans always want to put things, well, I've known this person for 8 years. We've lived a lot of 8 years, I'm soon to be 55. There's a whole lot of 8 years in that, So think for yourself. You figure out, you sit down on the toilet or on your bed and just have a talk with yourself and say, well, if I give this one up, is that really going to make me a better spirit or make me feel better about myself? And considering, honestly, because, I'm going to ask you about you. I read some of the things on the post and remembered a lot of our conversations. And, I'm always looking at it from a positive aspect. Oh, well, maybe they don't feel good today, but maybe they'll feel good tomorrow, and life will go on. And they don't feel good tomorrow, and they don't feel good the next day. They don't feel good at all for 10 years. So maybe I could give that up, because maybe they just like being sick. And I'm not saying you're a bad person if you do. I'm just saying I don't want to hang around sick people all the time that choose to be sick. I had a cold for 2 whole weeks. I figured out what it was from, and I got over it. I know what it was from. It was because, I told you in my last video, when you do things other people want you to do or think you should be doing, I don't know about you, but it might cause a cold for me. But it's all good. It really is. As long as you're doing the best you can at the time being, that's all that really matters. I choose to do as good as I can all the time with as many people as I can. For those that I can't, it's easy, just unfriend me. Just like this person did that I thought was a really close sister, as if we both came out of the same spiritual womb, you know? And I just think, and I'm like, wow, I'm so happy to be the person I am. I'm so happy to have, the Capricorn mother and the Virgo grandmother that I had. Because I got to tell you, they sure taught me a lot about staying open, about communicating, good or not so good. Like another person, I hadn't talked to him in about a month. And we used to talk at least, twice a week. And I'm like, hey, hope you're okay. I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I hope you're okay. I hope you're warm and full and watered and, happy. Oh, yeah, well, I got to doing this, and this, and learning this, and learning. Oh, that's good. Cool. Show, put up some pictures sometime. Okay. And it's all good. And then on the another hand, another person, oh, yeah, well, yeah, I'll talk to you later. Okay. Sure. Alrighty then. I love you too. I love you enough to let you go. I really do. Because again, what am I going to do? Keep browbeating myself? Why? Why? Well, maybe it was this. Well, and knowing that person is the type of person the wind could blow the wrong way, they'd be mad. But I love them anyway. Love them anyway. That's just how I am. I'm going to love you anyway. A lot of people that I thought were my close sisters, and we're not. I still love them. I still wish them well. I mean, what good would be for me to call myself a spiritualist, a witch, or whatever you want to call it, and then say, oh, that fucking bitch, how dare she? She did whatever she thought was best for her, and he did whatever he thought was best for him. I don't pay their bills, and nor do they pay mine. So ain't nothing gonna get me down no time soon. Think for yourself. Think for yourself. Think for yourself. Don't just do something because somebody else said to do it. You have to think for yourself, because the other person could just leave your life tomorrow and you'd be like, oh, oh, they're gone too. Oh, well, I broke up with that friend to be with it. No, you have to do what's good for yourself. Not Boo Boo Kitty, not anybody else, just yourself. Really. Because let's face it, when you are stuck with yourself, whose company are you going to be in? And I make good company. Yes, I do. Oh my goodness, it is such a beautiful day. I have been creating and starting a new Woman Empower Thyself as soon as I move and get settled. And life has just been so exciting. Thank you, Delisa. Thank you, Dana, for encouraging me to be myself. So I've been meeting a lot of new friends at the place already that I'm going to be moving to. And I got to tell you, it's so good to know that there's good people all over the world. Not just in one space or another. It's just wonderful. It feels so good to just, and yeah, I don't care what you guys say about Craigslist. I have never, ever, ever had a problem with anyone on Craigslist. Ever. And I've been using it for 30 years. Way back in the day when it was gray and black writing for engineers only. And so I've been meeting new people where I'm going to be living and just having a good time, It's really nice to meet new people. It really is. Okay, what else did I want to discuss? Are you remembering your spirit? No, you're not. I can feel you. Most of you. The majority of you say, yeah, but you didn't get that thing that you wanted, or you're feeling bad about your job, your boss, you're this, you're that, and you're feeling left out or unworthy or something like that. And I'm here to tell you that's just a little while. Sorry, Jackie is acting crazy trying to get out the tank. Now she's trying to act like a sidewinder. She's too big to be a sidewinder. Or the tank is too small. But I want you to know here and now, you can do anything you put your mind to. Like I put my mind to moving clear across to the other side of the world, country. And I don't know how. I'm not caring how. I know that the universe will take care of it for me just because it's my greatest desire. You know? It's wonderful. And I can't wait. So if any of you happen to own trucking companies that can give me a ride there, I greatly appreciate it. You know that's costing like $2,000? If I had $2,000, I'd buy a lot of beads. And then all y'all be happy because I'll just be giving shit away. Yeah, but, yeah. Which I'm going to go back to next month. So if you're not already subscribed to tashaspeaks.com, you might want to. And theangels.us, you might wanna, because I'm going back to having freebies every week. I wasn't yawning before. I'm telling you, something about turning that switch on now. But yeah, life is good. Life is so, so good. Meeting new people, meeting new customers everywhere I go, because let's face it, I have a big mouth. And I don't have a problem with having a big mouth. Not at all. So, been meeting a lot of interesting women in doctor's offices, a dentist office, bus stop, outreach cab. And they're just the most wonderful people. Yes, they are. And that's a really good feeling. It's so nice being around other people that just wish the world well. You know? And we all, of course we have skin, so all of us have ups and downs, but most of the people I know have a lot less downs than a lot of people know others, if that makes sense. So it's your choice. Do whatever you want. You know, for the longest time I was afraid to even figure out how the hell am I going to get all the way over there to New York, when I was thinking of moving to New York before. And now something else has come up and I'm like, sorry, how am I, never mind, universe, fix it. Just fix it. Got my notebook, got my little dividers out for the apartments and the utilities and the this and the that and blah 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 blah, the trucking company, how much is it for U-Haul, how much is it for this, and how much is it to put, you know, my 32 boxes on the back of some other truck, and and then they don't want you to be in the truck with the driver, and oh my gosh, it's interesting. It's interesting. And for you people that move back and forth a lot throughout a lifetime, oof, honey, you better than me. But I have to tell you, if I had my Lariat, I would just drive. I don't care how much gas costs. Because you know what? That must be so much fun, driving from state to state to state to state. And I know it would probably take, oh, I have no clue, probably 2 weeks the way I drive. Because I would be stopping. Oh, that looks interesting. Let me pull over. Oh, that looks interesting. Let me pull over. You know, but isn't that what life is about? Yes, especially since I'm retiring early. Early, really early. And life is just going to be so good. Gooder. Hope Wendell doesn't watch my videos. He hates Gooder. Or excuse me, doesn't necessarily like Gooder. But I like Gooder because it's different. And I'm different. I like being different. You know? So pretty soon, you're going to see my big, beautiful new home. Thanks to my sisters out there in the world to help a girl out. And it's just going to be so beautiful. No more clutter. I'm so sick of living in clutter. I don't think that's ever going to happen again. Ever. I'm going to live sparse with just a fainting couch, 2 lazy boys, my behind the sofa table, and lots of plants. I'm thinking about not even having a dinette set. Or maybe one of those from the 50s, you know, that's just square with 4 chairs. Real small, just to the point. Paint it red and black to match the rest of my Chinese furniture. Why not? It doesn't have to be Owl's Diner, blue and white checkered. But it's gonna be great. Oh, I have an office, a bedroom, 2 bathrooms. Yes. Oh, sorry, no, it's not. Well, yeah, it is 2 bathrooms because the tub is in the middle and there's a bath, toilet, and basin on this side. There's a toilet and basin on this side. And there's a door and a door, so the bathtub section is closed off, which is where Jake is going to live. Yes, it'll be, you remember 2 apartments ago? Yeah, 2 apartments ago. Jake, because there was a basin on the outside of the toilet, and the toilet and the shower on this inside, and the door closed. So I just let that little, 3x3 space be for Jackie and left her in the bathroom all the time. That was great. I like that for her because she liked climbing up on the shower rod and just hanging out in an S pattern on the shower rod and sleeping with her head up. And she'd get tired and she'd go back down, or she'd go wrap herself around, because it was mostly summertime then, wrap herself around the toilet and stay cool, or go in the tub and I'd run some hot water and she'd be in a nice hot bath, warm bath. Anyway, I can't wait for you guys to see it. And you know, it's so interesting. I don't know if you can see it. Right there is the apartment that I drew out, and it looks exactly like that. Exactly. Okay, well, there's a bedroom, you know, but you go in, the big living room with a patio is over there, and the kitchen, the dinette area is over here, then the kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, tub, bathroom. So in my bedroom, I walk straight across into the bathroom. And if you're in the spare bedroom, you walk 2 steps over the hall into the other toilet. I'm so excited. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I can't wait. So don't forget, you keep me in mind. Any of you that are into trucking and stuff that are headed that way, give a girl a hand. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Because, you know, I mean, I love it here. Don't get me wrong. But it's, you know, once again, time to raise your vibration and be around other spiritual people. And the people that I've been talking to from my Craigslist ad, looking for friends, they are really... Okay, there's a bunch of jerks who just always see sex in any kind of ad. You could place a tuna ad and they'll be like, so, can we be discreet in the morning because I'm married? And I'm like, I think you mean another section of Craigslist. This is the platonic section, not the fuck section, okay? So, I'm really excited about that. So these 3 people that I've been talking to almost every single day, they're so wonderful. So wonderful. I gotta tell you, it's just so nice to talk to people. You don't have to watch what you say and how you say it. And even if I fuck up my words and get them all wrong, they don't go, ew, and stop writing, you know? Because I'm human and I have way more other things to think about that are fun besides putting the I before the E. You know what I meant. This isn't a job interview. It's fun. It's life. Let your hair down. So they are really, really nice people. And my sister too, she got me a job working at a metaphysical shop doing readings. Isn't that wonderful? I'm so excited. Yes, they know I'm coming. So I need a ride. April, I need a ride. Cross country. The whole cut to the opposite end. California, not. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, so keep that in mind, okay? As the closer it gets to that time, I'm gonna be getting rid of all my jewelry. So even though I did raise my prices every year, I raise my price by $10. I don't think that's too much to ask. I put a lot of work into it. I deserve that other $10, which means technically, for most of my stuff, I'm only getting paid $10 an hour instead of $20. So I feel that's more than fair. And I have layaway for 3 months, and if you don't collect it in 3 months, I keep your money. So, hey. What else did I want to share with you? There has just been so much going on, and I'm just so excited. Meeting so many wonderful, real, people say, oh, just keep it real. I've been meeting people that keep it real. That tell me the truth. Tosh, you got a booger hanging out your nose in that last video. Okay, somebody could have told me. I'll go take the video down. Not. I don't care about a booger sticking up my nose. But you know what I mean. And it's just so heartwarming. It really is. It's so heartwarming to know that there's other people out there like me. I'm not out to hurt your feelings, but I certainly will tell you the truth. And if you have toilet paper on the back of your shoe, I will tell you. Or if your dress is hitched up in your pantyhose, I'll tell you. I can't wait to tell you. I don't want to tell you yet. Because when I get there, I'm just going to be sitting in my chair, which I know my sister will have there already waiting for me. Or on my bed, which I know my sister will have there waiting for me. And I'm just going to do a video from my new place. Big open space. My living room is what? Oh, shoot. Huge. It's huge. I don't know. And then I have a patio. Yes, a little screened-in patio, as it were. And that is just so exciting because I left my old patio set in the country, and I've been wanting another one so bad. Obviously not a big one with the umbrella and stuff on it like that. A little one with the umbrella on it. So I've been looking at those too. Or what I'm gonna do is ask the landlord if I could put one of those screen things that roll down, so I can have shade in the summertime and roll it up in the wintertime so I can still see out. So excited. Anyway, this is Tasha Harris with tashaspeaks.com and theangels.us. Be sure to stop by The Angels and get your reading, your healing, your 2 minutes with Tosh. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. And always remember, you're a spirit having a human experience. Think for yourself. I love you. Bye.